50 States, 2007. Remix, feel it. Jeremiah. 50 States, I'm in love with them all. Yo, check it. On my trip up north, I met this girl named New York, heaven and hell. At the same time, rock hard and butter soft. Me and her like to talk. Let me feel on the cities, love the dealy, but lately she has gotten filthy, letting too many hit it. So I left her for a minute. Me and mad girls, I was with it. I met this girl named Jersey. At first we hit it off kinda good, but then she tried to hurt me, so I left the dame. Met this chick, I keep on forgetting her name. I think her name was Maine. Her story was the same from beginning to end, so we just remain friends. I see her now and then. When then I met Virginia, I was all in her, feeling her. Killed it all the love I was giving her. Had a split with her. Heard them rumors from others that Virginia's for lovers, so you know she had other brothers. Let me depressed. I met her twisters in they west, but she said that she would never date her sister's ex. Me and Georgia had sex. She said I could have her. Caught me with my pants down. With her best friend Atlanta, Florida. I had her. The first night she took off her clothes. She was told to keep it on the low, but couldn't keep my mouth closed. I love all of those, even though I keep thinking about my man squeeze back home. The 50 States, the 50 States, I'm in love with them all. Couldn't wait to represent when it was time to ball. I cheated on them all, but it's a pity. I always come back to my first love, my girl New York City. The 50 States, I'm in love with them all. Couldn't wait to represent when it was time to ball. I cheated on them all, but it's a pity. I always come back to my first love, my girl New York City. Now North Carolina, there was no one finer. Shorty was feeling me because I was a rhymer. I met her sister South, went down to surprise her. When New York clogged my memory, I couldn't find her. Met California, she was the bomb. Around her I was in calms, too many men died in her arms. Illinois, she brought me much joy, but Kansas was a girl that I couldn't avoid. She said that she didn't like boys, I had to let go. Thinking of that honey Mexico I met 2 days ago, wearing a sombrero with that Spanish lingo. She said that she was single, looking for a man that was Latino. I said, doesn't matter if I'm black. She said no, but I knew in my heart that I wouldn't be back. Feeling restless, I called some of my exes and ended up messing with this girl named Texas, sweating me cause I'm in a Lexus. I had to leave her, met a white chick near Arizona. I case of jungle fever, I'm black and you white, then did that matter? I guess it does. She introduced me to Indiana, but at the time I was talking to Alabama. Fell in love again, met Washington 2 days after. I could've had her, but she saw signs, knowing I couldn't get New York out of my mind. The 50 States, the 50 States, I'm in love with them all. Couldn't wait to represent when it was time to ball. I cheated on them all, but it's a pity. I always come back to my first love, my girl New York City. The 50 States, I'm in love with them all. Couldn't wait to represent when it was time to ball. I cheated on them all, but it's a pity. I always come back to my first love, my girl New York City. I had a quick fling with North Dakota, I had to tell her it was over. Her sister South told her about Minnesota, but I couldn't hold her, she was long gone. I surely met Ohio, she had it going on, didn't stay long. Had a date with New Orleans at the Mardi Gras. Shorty was nice, but didn't get close to Utah. Fine dime on the west side of things, I could've married her, even bought Shorty a ring. I'm still gonna swing, had Nevada under my wing, but she left me for a guy with blues eyes that could sing. Even me and Canada had a fling, she was it, she loved me, feeling all the rhymes that I spit. I heard she didn't do well after I split. I remember Tennessee, she always told me I was a hit. Pennsylvania, she said follow your dreams and don't quit. I remember the kiss, she got long legs I'm gonna miss. And the rest, I'll meet them soon enough, I guess. With finesse, I'll leave the whole United States impressed. But even if you hit me, or what no one else could give me, you can't mess with this bad chick named New York City. The 50 States, I'm in love with them all. Couldn't wait to represent when it was time to ball. I cheated on them all, but it's a pity. I always come back to my first love, my girl New York City. The 50 States, I'm in love with them all. Couldn't wait to represent when it was time to ball. I cheated on them all, but it's a pity. I always come back to my first love, my girl New York City. 50 States, The Stand, 07, C Smooth Productions, Jeremiah, 1.